Thank you. Please be seated. Very blessed good morning to everyone at this historic fifth ceremony of the 57th Convocation of the Turkine campus of the University of Guyana in its 60th year of existence. In this regard, this is quite a special occasion for the entire university community. And it is my pleasure, therefore, to invite Chancellor to grace us with his distinguished pleasure and to request of you, sir, that you declare this fifth session of the ceremony of the 57th Convocation of the Turkine campus of the University of Guyana officially open.
Thank you, esteemed Registrar and Master of Ceremonies. I bring you greetings on behalf of the Council of the University of Guyana, and special welcome to our two honorees, and also to the guests of the honorees, and especially to the graduating class. This is a legacy moment, and I want us to acknowledge that you are a significant part of the history of this university, celebrating its 60th anniversary. And this is a moment in time in which your presence and your achievements have been inscribed. I want you to give congratulations. And it is my pleasure now to declare open the 57th Convocation for the presentation of graduates and the conferment of honorary degrees. And this is the fifth ceremony for the Turkine campus. And I humbly declare this celebration open.
Chancellor, I have the very special honor of inviting this morning the orator, our beloved and esteemed Dean of the Faculty of Education and Humanities, Dr. Roslyn Khan, to read the citation for our first honoree, Carol Christine Hilaria Pounder. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Khan to read the citation.
Good morning, everyone. Chancellor, today is a very special day for the prospective graduates, the faculty, the guests who are present here, and those online. It is a very special day indeed, in which I have the honor to present to you a graduate extraordinaire, a highly accomplished actress and civic-minded individual who from the very first moment you meet her seems totally relaxed and exudes utterly grace. She is a celebrated actress and civic-minded philanthropist who was referred to in an article as a country girl. And by country, that American writer meant Guyana. Of course, that writer did not know what that term means in our country. Ironically, she is a country girl who hails from the village of Versailles. We say Versailles, French would say Versailles, a former sugar estate on the west bank Demerara, the country. And though she migrated to the United Kingdom at a very tender age, she has remained fully grounded in the values instilled in her, not only by her parents, but also her grand and godmothers, after whom she was named. Furthermore, blessed as she was by being born on the most important day in the Christian calendar, she was also named in honor of that day, Christmas Day. Yes, Chancellor, this actress, our graduate, is none other than Carol Christine Hilaria Pounder, known fondly as CCH. CCH, as noted before, was molded in family values that undoubtedly provided her with the kind of inner and spiritual strength that in more than half a century has guided her in navigating the challenging waters of her chosen career after she migrated to the USA from the United Kingdom. Chancellor, this was no simple act of migration, especially since, as she noted in one of her many interviews, she was a black woman in a country where acting roles at that time were written for white women, and a black woman with a different accent seeking acting opportunities. Nonetheless, her dogged determination saw her through those challenging times, and after several years of employment in traveling theater gigs, she made her film debut in 1979, a film that may have initiated or ignited the combination of her profession with her civic engagement. She played the role of a nurse in the film All That Jazz, that highlighted the challenges of the AIDS crisis and medical care at that time. Chancellor, our graduate was subsequently fortunate to be cast in succinct professional roles such as doctors, policewomen, judges, or characters with multiple accents, while maintaining and demonstrating positive attitudes in her acting and in real life. Attributes such as strength, self-confidence, integrity, being supportive, determined, and patient, among others. These attributes contributed to her staying on course and remaining focused, especially when she began to enjoy greater prominence in television series, films, and philanthropy. Chancellor, in her stellar career of more than 40 years in film and television, CCH has been nominated for numerous awards, and though she did not win them all, the nominations themselves attest to her greatness as an actress. Her 4 Prime-Time Emmy Awards for her excellent performances in well-known television series have been surpassed, I strongly and humbly contend, by the multiple wins she received from the NAWCP Awards. In the film genre, she has acted in about 13 films and received Oscar nominations for 4 of them, 2 of which are from the Avatar series. She has also been featured in 12 television series. However, her performances in 7 mini movie dramas that portray key social, political, and historical factors, racial prejudice, among others, are of tremendous significance and complement her civic engagement initiatives to contribute to the upliftment of underserved communities. It is interesting to note, Chancellor, that on November 3rd of this very month, her most recent film was released in a special showing prior to being released on November 17th on Netflix. This is yet another film that demonstrates the close link between her role as an actress and her involvement in civic endeavors. It tells the story of the lesser-known civil rights leader and contemporary of Martin Luther King Jr., Boyard Rustin, as he prepared for that notable 1963 march on Washington. Significantly, this story has had a great impact on the city of New York, since the mayor of that city declared November 3rd, the very day of its release, as the Boyard Austin holiday in New York City. Furthermore, CC's civic engagement also include her continued relationship with her alma mater, Ithaca College. In 2010, she received an honorary doctorate in fine arts, and in 2021, she was the commencement keynote speaker. She received, at that time, the college's Alumni Association's Lifetime Achievement Award. Furthermore, in the United States, she has been the recipient of numerous accolades, far too many to mention. Significantly, the award she has received on account of distinguishing herself in the performing arts and leadership include the 2018 Bob Marley Award for the American Foundation of the University of the West Indies, as well as the award from Chase Belton Healthcare in Baltimore 2015. Chancellor, as a philanthropist, CCH has been a fully committed patron of the arts, an art collector, a gallery owner, and a museum founder. Her collection includes the work of Caribbean and African artists of the African diaspora, contemporary art, and traditional African sculptures. One of her most outstanding achievements was the establishment of the first privately owned museum with her husband in his homeland, Senegal. A museum which they gifted to that nation in 2014. Chancellor, apart from presenting this brief summary of the exceptional qualities and achievements of our graduate, I would like you to know that she has held Guyana close to her heart throughout the years and will continue to do so. She is currently working on a civic engagement initiative for her beloved homeland and will make that announcement at the right time. Finally, Chancellor, it is now with heartfelt pride, gratitude, and profound appreciation that the University of Guyana presents to you Carol Christine Hilaria Pounder for the conferral of an honorary doctorate for excellence in fine arts and civic engagement, honoris causa.
Chancellor, in accordance with the authority vested in you by the Academic Board and the University Council, it is now my pleasure to invite you to confer on Carol Christine Hilaria Pounder the honorary doctorate for excellence in fine arts and civil engagement. I so invite you to the podium, Chancellor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a distinct honor and pleasure for me, with the powers vested in me by Council and Academic Board, to confer on CCH Pounder the award of Doctor of Fine Arts and Civic Engagement. A distinct pleasure.
Chancellor, allow me to ask of your good self and our distinguished Vice Chancellor to robe Dr. Carol Christine Hilaria Pounder, Doctorate of Letters for Excellence in Fine Arts and Civic Engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Dr. Carol Christine Pounder, our honorary doctorate for excellence in fine arts and civic engagement. Please give a tremendous round of applause. Chancellor, I now invite you, along with the Vice Chancellor and her team, to present to our honoree, Dr. Carol Christine Hilaria Ponder, the instrument of the appointment which you just proclaimed. Please, let us do so now. And once again, Dr. Carol Christine Hilaria Ponder. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Chancellor, it is my honor, and I am indeed humbled to invite Dr. Carol Christine Hilaria Ponder to respond and to address us appropriately. Can we give her a tremendous round of applause, please?
Good morning. Chancellor Green, Vice Chancellor Mohammed Martin, distinguished guests, my amazing honorees, especially the parents today who have suffered the years to get their beautiful ones to this day. Congratulations and thank you. I know everyone is expecting a speech, but as an artist, I felt I could deviate ever so slightly and have a chat, a note, a conversation with you about our futures. And so today, I am starting with a note from the letter E for energy. And I start with my cousin, Alan Downs. Fit man, fabulous father, hit by a car. The man could have been tired, he could have been drunk, it doesn't matter. The fact is that he didn't wait around to see whether he was okay. And this man has fought his way back to walking, to using part of his body, to even making an effort with his voice, which he has yet to accomplish. And that's why I want to talk to you today, is that you have arrived here, but you have yet to accomplish. This is the easy part. There's work to be done in all of your fields. And I'm so glad that you are sitting here as part of the arts and humanities. I'll tell you why. Scientists will always be needed. Doctors and lawyers will always be needed. We have people to sue. We have bodies to mend. But sometimes the imagination is the thing that offers that doctor or scientist a new idea, a new way to do things. And I'm so proud to be part of that nation of artists that has sparked inspiration, that has given someone a new idea on an old way of doing things. So I wish you luck in that. The other letter I bring to you today is excellence. You're here because of your excellent work. You've made it. And I congratulate you, and I'm particularly happy with your parents. I know that it's not easy to get from point A to point B. I'm a fantastic example, in fact, and I'm not going to tell you all my horror stories, and I don't want you to tell other people yours. I want you to simply arrive to the next place and say, I made it. I'm here. All's well. So that's my preachy part. I know everybody wants to know a little bit about me, and thank you, Dean Khan, for expressing so much of what I would have spoken about, what I've done. But I want to speak about tenacity, about the fact that you can be from anywhere. 13 houses, Versailles Estate, 6 years old, looking out of a jalousie shutter, looking at black stars and green moons, and wondering, what will happen to me? And suddenly whisked away on a night, had no idea that I was leaving Guyana. Whisked away early in the morning when it was still dark outside, thrown on a plane, fighting with my father at something like 7 years old, and finding myself in America in a blue frock and a blue cardigan and black patent leather shoes, and seeing my mother, and so excited to see her that I forgot that I had left the country, the only country I'd known, and walking with her to the supermarket in Brooklyn, New York, and getting to the end of the road and freezing and shaking, and she says, run back home. And I turned around to walk back home, and she carried on to the supermarket, and I was freezing. And I looked up, and every single brownstone looked the same. And there I was outside waiting for hours for her to come back. It seemed like hours. And when she got back, she said, oh my goodness, what are you doing outside? You're shaking like a leaf. And I said, I didn't know which house it was. They're all exactly the same. And she said, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, it's okay, Mommy. I was just waiting for you anyway. And there's something about some kind of tenacity that happens with Guyanese children that we have to break and we have to push forward with it. Break because we're accustomed to saying, yes, ma'am, that's right. We're accustomed to using our soft little voices. In fact, there's a really big stick inside this body that can really move the world if I wanted it to. And I'm looking forward to you moving the world, shouting for joy. It's a very temporary life. It just comes and it goes so quickly. Take the bull by the horns. Declare what it is that you want to do for your future, and take it and do it the best you can. Last, I'd like to end up with, I kind of wish I were like a dub poetry person, could just talk something, you know, but I wanted to leave you with love. I wanted to leave you with a moment of love, and I could have started off with, you know, like, let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, but bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever-fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose height unknown, although its depth be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within its bending sickle compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out, even to the edge of doom. If this be folly and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you all. And I want to just say to our newly minted honorary doctorate for fine arts and civic engagement. 2 weeks ago, probably 3 weeks ago, 3 Saturdays ago, CCH Pounder was the patron of an event, a marquee event in Washington, D.C. She graced us with her presence, and she showered the entire D.C. area with her love. And she said one thing to us: in trying to support the University of Guyana's programs, we probably should take as an example a certain type of investment that we in Guyana know about, the susu. You know about susu? Good. Well, I'm about to announce that as a result of that particular charge by CCH to the gathering in Washington, D.C., she now has triggered a susu, and that is illustrated by a statement that I want to read. Brief statement. It's a statement from the family and friends of CCH Pounder Kone. And it reads: "We firmly believe that in the transformative power of art to inspire and encircle lives. And this belief is beautifully exemplified by the enduring legacy of CCH Pounder Kone. In honor of her exceptional contributions to the world of art, we, the family and friends of CCH Pounder, are thrilled to announce a generous gift, a sum that is evolving as seed money towards the establishment of the CCH Pounder Kone Scholarship Fund for the Arts at the University of Guyana." The scholarship, whose details and conditions and expanding contributions through the Human Resource Endowment Fund of the University of Guyana Foundation, holds the promise of making a profound impact on the lives of gifted young individuals who might otherwise lack the means to pursue a career in this noble profession of the arts at the University of Guyana. As the Chancellor and Chair of the University of Guyana Foundation, to whom this particular statement was addressed, but indeed it was addressed to the Vice Chancellor, the senior members of the university, to the alumni, and to all of you here graduating today. And in this honor, I really state our collective appreciation to the family and friends of CHU Pounder.
Chancellor, we thank you for that statement, and we thank Dr. CCH Pounder for the flow of your generosity and gratefulness. 5 barley loaves and 2 fish were multiplied, and we believe that the multiplication of your contribution and that of your family would be phenomenal. Thank you very much. Chancellor, I have the honor of once again inviting our team to present to Dr. CCH Pounder a token from the university's community, which will be delivered by our esteemed Vice Chancellor and her senior management team consisting of the Deputy Vice Chancellors. Please accept this small token on our behalf. Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor and the Deputy Vice Chancellors, along with the Chancellor. Chancellor, I now call upon the orator, Dr. Rod